So I've always viewed crypto as a scam, just like full disclosure. And then when it turns out that one of the biggest crypto guys was literally a fraudster, scamster guy, it was like, okay, let's fucking dial it back, right?
Let's wrap this up. Yeah.
Yeah. But then crypto-backed super PACs spent $134 million on 68 races in the election. They succeeded in 85% of them, which is like APAC level batting average. How do you, and then like Mark Andreessen, the VC guy, the billionaire, he's a crypto hawk. He went on some podcast, he was calling for a reverse FDR, which is to say like fascism. I mean, he was calling for like a reactionary monarchy, you know?
Yeah.
How do you make sense of that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been fascinated because, like you, I sort of thought I was under the impression that not just SBF and FTX, getting exposed, but that occurred right at the end of ZIRP, at the end of zero interest rate protocol, and so we had rates rising, and I had this theory. I wasn't alone, that like a lot of the crypto bubble was froth because money was easy to get your hands on. I mean, people were sitting at home at the pandemic, like credit was loose. Everybody had this extra. People had stimmy checks in their wallets, whatever. Here was an easy way to like gamble it, to make money, whatever. But then as rates went up, it became pretty clear that the bubble wasn't popping. Nobody's making any kind of use case argument for cryptocurrencies at all anymore. It seems to be they are purely speculative assets. In fact, that's part of the fun. Like the big website last year was pump.fun, where people would just create meme coins. They'd live stream themselves. Like a guy set himself on fire.
Oh my God.
Shooting, like he doused himself in isopropyl alcohol and was shooting letting somebody shoot bottle rockets at him, like on live stream in order to pump his, like the coin that he was doing. The world of it is I mean, again, incredibly depressing and sort of fascinating. That's the sort of bottom end of the like retail investor crypto mania. And then and one reason that I think that market perpetuates is that much of the oligarchs we're talking about, Elon Musk chief among them, but most of them have pretty significant holdings in crypto. So they have an incentive to allow and push like keeping its values as high as possible. And what I find, I don't know if frightening is the right word, is that, increasingly big institutional investors have pretty significant crypto holdings too. I've tried to take the position that sort of, look, crypto it isn't too big to fail. It's not deeply connected to like the real nexus of finance. If the bubble pops, we're not in a 2008 situation. But as big institutional investors continue to buy up crypto, and as crypto continues to grow and stay high, pumped along by both the retail investors at the bottom, but also by oligarchs at the top continuing to buy, then we become we put ourselves in a situation where it's not clear what the exit looks like. Because again, these it's not like stocks. There is no like, future cash flow that you're looking forward to or whatever. They're just like Bitcoin maximalists have this idea of Bitcoin being the replacement currency. But beyond that, it's sort of, there's nothing going on there. So what I worry about, like the specific worry I have, I should say, is that, and they talk about this a lot. You hear a lot of talk about this from I think Marsha Blackburn, who's the like crypto friendly Montana senator, who is pushing like a US crypto reserve, which I think needs to be understood first and foremost as an opportunity for guys like Musk and Andreessen to offload their crypto at the highest possible prices, and basically leave the government as the bag holder, which is like a disastrous possibility. I think
it's not that there's some US American national interest advantage in a strategic crypto reserve. It's using the government and the power of the state to create that opportunity to sell for those white rich holders of crypto.
Right. And then once they're out, like what is propping it up? What keeps it up? I mean, I don't know. This is like, I do kind of think the crypto guys are kind of right that they've created a new market. But its contours are not really clear, and it's not new in like a productive way. It's not like creating
it's a tulip market. Like
I mean, it's like this is like, is it a same old bubble and it's gonna pop in a really dangerous and volatile and violent way, or is it like is it a new kind of bubble? I don't know. I mean, this is sort of this is one of the things that makes me a little nervous. I get nervous because I see a lot of Democrats thinking, how can we be crypto friendly? How can we? And I get the impulse because I think, because this is for a lot of like young men, which is obviously the demographic with whom Democrats have been having a lot of trouble lately. With a lot of young men, this is like the most important issue. Is like their top issue in life is the right to lose money on an app. Like gambling apps, crypto apps, whatever, like their absolute freedom to just lose a shitload of money making really stupid bets. And it is of course incredibly tempting for Democrats to try to like step in, Democrats nominally the like responsible party, to step in and be like, yes, we will let you lose money on these apps. We are the crypto party. We do support this kind of thing. And I think this is like precisely one of those moments where this is going to end very badly for all those people who are pushing for their own right to lose money. This is like a moment to be a little bit paternalistic, or if not paternalistic, at least to like draw a line in the sand and say like, this is bullshit. Like this is not something we're going to get on board with, even if it costs us votes in this context, because if and when it does end badly, like you don't want to have torched your own as a party. I mean, like as a 39-year-old, the only political event that I ever think about is the Iraq War. But like to me, this is the exact same. Like, do not torch your credibility on what is obviously going to be a world historical disaster, because like somebody is going to need to pick up the pieces. And if you can demonstrate that you were in the right position, like then you are going to be in a much better position to like shape the order that comes after. I'm not a Democratic strategist. Like nobody has to listen to me. But that is the kind of thing where it's like when you watch both parties sort of triangulate around like what seems so obviously to me at least to be a disaster, it gets pretty worrisome.
Yeah, well, the short-termist calculation, like electoral type calculations, are leading Democrats, or they did in 2024, led Democrats to demagoguing basically in favor of crypto, taking that sweet Sam Bankman-Fried money, metaphorically, and like that. Where does that leave us? Not only did we not actually benefit electorally from that, but now they're like in power and colluding with Trump in real time.